Yeah. So let's go to Lincoln first. I think it's only right. This also hi to the Spasmo team. But anyway, this is the clan base Division 1 winner bracket finals, and we are going live now on Lincoln, who, well, as usual, he's going in the water. I think he's going to go back though after this medikit.
He always does.
Yeah, standard procedure. It's kind of his signature moves, and I mean, it's interesting to go in the water, but it also takes a lot of time out, so you can only really go in there when you're sure that no one's just going to grab your flag immediately, because it does take
the problem now is he needs his team to clear mid for him, otherwise this was all just a big waste of time.
Yeah, he wants that medikit when he gets to the other side. And if he can, he would like a red armor.
Yeah, but I mean, they know the timing of it, and he's not gonna wait for that. He's just gonna push in, gonna have his teammate there helping him. It's wind, and gonna try and distract the defender. Well, he rocket jumps in.
That was a risk. He was going to say, okay, maybe I can get away without using the medikit yet. I can use the medikit on the way out, but that rail was absolutely perfect and denied that first flag touching potential.
He was gonna need the medikit though to get across mid. So
yeah, so he had to save it. It was a risk he had to take, really.
Yeah, without any armor, it's just impossible to cross mid with like 100 health. With players who can aim this well.
Absolutely. But I am on Lincoln once again, and actually he tried the same thing. I think he stole their Mega, but he was unable to do anything with it.
Well, Gerpa's now swimming with 100 armor. Might be nice to follow him.
Yeah, I'll get to Gerpa NVC. Yeah, he's playing against PH now. Actually manages to get the kill, but PH is going to relay the information to his team, going quickly, come help. But there's a perfect jump, so Gerpa...
Nice rocket jump. He's gonna need some help to get across mid though. And
he's not taking any breaks. Again. Straight across, but wow, Q50 taking the flag. Is this going to be the first cap? And he is absolutely stacked. This shouldn't be a problem.
That's exactly what I talked about earlier, that you need the whole team to capture a flag on this map. I mean, there's so many rails and you just need someone to carry it across.
Lincoln again. You saw Zyrinx there just messing up that jump, which probably cost him his life. But Lincoln trying to get across, L is going to miss him. He's going to need help in mid now, but yeah, those are the kind of rails that Zyrinx and Vertex can hit. And they just save the situations.
Zyrinx is on 73% rail at the moment. His, just picked up this red and now he's gonna swim into the red base, but he is spotted, so he has to go back.
He's probably gonna try and find another way in, so close to out.
Might go for a second red, as Visser picks up the flag, gonna try and make his way out through the front door.
Double backing, but not gonna work. Q50 got those rockets down. Let's go back to Gerpa. Oh, Gerpa actually...
Well, Zyrinx is pushing in low now with 150 armor.
Yeah, I'm on top of this.
He picks up the flag, he's got 35 armor and 120 health. As Lincoln picks up the flag as well.
Wow.
Zyrinx actually making it across. So he is now in the blue base.
And Lincoln's come down, so flag is returned, and you can see Zyrinx there. Yep, he's calling his teammates, please clear the base, I'm not going in there till I am safe from harm. But Lincoln's back. How does he do that so quickly? He just immediately back in and he's found armor out of nowhere.
Might make it across even. Oh, nice fail to take him out.
Yeah.
A good return. Could be the tiebreaker, and it is.
Yep, there are, so 1-1. It's just 4 minutes in, so a lot of action already. Do you think we can expect to see a high capping game here?
Well, normally I wouldn't say yes, but these teams have some good flag runners, so I think it is possible to see maybe a 4 or 5 score.
Yeah, it really is going to be a lot of pressure on the defenders. I'm just looking at the stats. Q50, 8 frags to 2, and the defender for... Who's defending for AoC?
It's Fio.
Fio, it's a 9 to 7, so he's definitely... you know, suffering from the pressure. I'm on Lincoln at the moment. He's just in the water pick. He's got red and he's got medkit. Medkit does give you, puts you back to 125 health, so this is why it's such an important item for the attackers. Just
I got not up for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, he was staring at that, hoping. Nice, nice plasma. This might be good for him because he can stick around and possibly take the mega health if it comes up.
I mean,
it's been ages, surely.
What he's doing now is so good because he's making so much room for his team to attack. What you just saw is Visser and Zyrinx pulling back to base, but basically they had no one attacking or holding mid, which gives full control to Unknown over this red armor, which is basically the main offensive weapon.
Yeah. I think I just saw Wins there collecting the red. And I thought Wins would be a mid player. Usually it's very unlike a mid player to take red because this stops them from being able to rail the enemy.
Yeah, but it depends. Sometimes the offenders aren't in position to pick it up, and then the mid just has to go for it. And
yeah,
I think that's what we just saw.
Just to stop their attackers or their mid player from getting it. So I'm just going to switch around to see if any player might be on the attack at the moment.
Well, Gerpa was pushing in, but he was just taken out as well.
Yeah. And it can be very quick. I mean, some people can some attackers, they'll barely get into the base sometimes before they're taken out. It's actually been quite unusual to see so many high-stacked attackers in such a short space of time. Visser trying to get the jump across, but I think Q50's plasma work did spoil his fun.
Yeah, and it is very hard to torch jump with somebody shooting at you. Well, it is very hard to torch jump in general, so even harder when somebody's shooting at you.
Exactly, the pressure mounts up, and you have to be very accurate with your strafing to get up. Of course, strafe jumping is basically like running, but a lot faster and jumping at the same time.
And you don't get tired of it.
No, that's what makes Quake so fun.
Visser is now pushing in with a teammate and might actually do some damage to Q50.
Taking a nasty rocket. Cool. And the splash damage is going to hurt, and it looks like AoC getting cleared out just then.
Yeah, Q50 got down to 70 HP though, so it was a good attack to get him very weak. I mean, another rush could bring him in a lot of danger.
And let's have a look now. I'm just trying to get my accuracy bind there, but I've realised I'm on a different CFG, so...
Well, we've got Zyrinx who wants to go swimming. He did pick up the medkit. Yeah.
He should have let his friend give him that red armor, I think.
Yeah.
Even though he's on low health, he could have found health bubbles quite easily. And look, he's actually going back to replenish himself.
Yeah, Visser was the one taking the red armor.
Oh,
Lincoln now with the flag.
And that's how you do a torch jump.
It's delaying his move to mid. It could work out well for him. Gets taken out by PB or PH in the end.
Yeah, I don't think he's expecting Visser to actually use a medkit there. He's like, what? You were meant to die there.
Well, still, it was a good move, doing a lot of damage to the defender, and again, Gerpa now with the flag, missing the jump.
It's quite a tricky jump though, I mean...
Lincoln picks up the flag.
It does go down. Yeah, I used to practice those torch jumps and rocket jumps literally for about an hour a day for a couple of weeks. It does help a lot, but maybe these players have been inactive from it. Visser there, trying to get a touch, but run out of rocket ammo, gonna really hurt. And 1 health left. Those 50 health bubbles.
He is gonna die always at that position.
Yeah. That would have needed a miracle there to stay alive. Let's have a look. Who else might be attacking? Lincoln there, struggling on 5 HP.
Someone else just picked up the red. It was Wins again, but he did get taken out, so that's a bit unfortunate for him. It does seem that AoC are pushed back quite a lot, though. I mean, again, 3 players in the base for them.
And as you can see, Wins there just filling at the top of their railgun.
Yeah, I mean, they have some really strong railers in the team.
Getting the touch and simultaneously getting railed while rocket jumping, that's going to hurt a lot.
Well, Lincoln has it though, with 60 health and 50 armor. He is onto mid. I don't think they know where he is.
He's not getting enticed by the 50 health bubble because he will be spotted far too quickly there.
And
I
they
think
do know
he's been
where he is
spotted
now.
Yeah, has to go across, but Vista directly in front of him. He can't miss that rail.
Fortunately, no help for him at that point, and that's gonna shut that down. And with two people railing at you, you're never gonna get across.
Yeah, it is far too difficult. Let's have a look at Zyrinx. Yeah, Zyrinx, go to Zyrinx.
Epic stack there for him, and a
Yeah,
nice
wow.
rocket.
And actually getting out of the water completely unscathed. That's a very, very big move. And two people, they know that he's stacked. He's actually got help from a friend.
I think he used his medkit a bit too early.
And missing the jump. It's going to cost him. It could cost him his life, and it does. That was a crucial bit of defending there.
Yeah, I think he should have rocket jumped up to the flag as he entered the room. This way it just took a bit too long.
Yeah, it already took a bit of damage, and it just slowed him down.
Well,
it
also gives Unknown some time to position themselves in mid or help the base. Every second counts in the flag room.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they are pushing their teammates forward, but it looks like AoC have managed to claw back a tiny bit of mid control. So I don't think they're suffering quite as much as they were maybe 2 minutes ago.
Well,
Zyrinx
it's really
again,
hard to keep this map under control, and Zyrinx is gonna probably attack with this stack. See if he can get across.
And look, AoC's actually got control here, and he might
Gonna go
pick
for
up
a second
another.
red.
Wow, and you see that he didn't even use a medkit. He was so convinced he wouldn't get hit. Really, he had balls of steel there.
He would have survived, but just barely.
He had exactly 80 health, I think. And wow, he's going to go in for the attack now. Lots of people dying around him, and that one rocket might shut him down. He needs to really hope that people are going to miss him once again.
There's some great damage output by him, but he's going to need some help.
He's going to say, go on, Vertex, go up.
Yeah,
before
go
me.
up there, jump out.
Vertex, you first. And
it's taking very long.
Does get taken out eventually. Vista gonna get the flag across. Can PH then? No, Gubert is gonna save it.
I really
the
think
unknown team.
Vertex, if he would have gone up that jump pad a little sooner, they could have possibly kept it.
Yeah, I think they lost about 5 seconds, and seconds is a lot in a flag run.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the spawners coming up from behind them, doing a lot of damage.
Exactly. Even the machine gun man is gonna seriously hurt them.
Yeah, and, I mean, it seems that AoC have indeed really clawed back in this game. And
check Vista, by the way.
Yeah, he did pick up red.
And yeah, all the rails just coming around. Kind of a stack being made redundant now. I haven't seen much of Lincoln recently. Has he been having a hard time? I think maybe they've been focusing their energy on really sort of taking him out of action, because he's usually such a key player on this map.
He is in the flag room now, and he
Vertical
did kill
rail.
a PH, and it's gonna need some armor or some more health.
Oh, I think he was waiting around hoping a yellow would spawn, but no such luck. Zyrinx
just a
gonna
few
get the flag
seconds.
with him. Who else? I think red going up again. Red very important to time, of course, and players doing that very effectively.
Well, red is basically your power-up in this map, since there isn't any real power-up. 100 armor.
Check out
Really,
Gerber. But yeah, as you were saying, sorry.
that's okay.
Oh, what a bad spawn there. This is right in front of him, and now the medkit surely is going to use it. Wow. Like, damn it, can't I get a second on my own to prepare for this run?
He did steal the Mega, so Bio couldn't be waiting here for nothing. Or did he? No, he didn't.
No. Oh, Gup has gone for an attack immediately, actually. But he didn't. And Vertex going in for an attack.
Vertex is not going to go anywhere with 3 people there shooting at him.
No. But 3 people pushing back into defense. Were they fresh spawns, or were they called back by the team? Vertex hitting his 30th impressive.
I think most of them were fresh spawns, since it's really hard to get across in this map. They also just pushed into the other base, so...
Q50 actually, he's the main defender for Unknown, and look how far out of the base he is. He's actually probably his teammates going, no, go back now, go back. You're losing your stack, and the main defender is really important for them to be difficult to take out in those desperate times when they've got the flag.
Well, you should always try and push out a bit, help your team out when you're in control, because those rails are so easy on mid.
But usually, that was really. Usually, they just stand at the top of the bounce pad to rail. They don't go out towards, you know, the middle bounce pad over water.
Yeah, but sometimes you're a bit vulnerable there, and it's better to step off that ledge. So maybe that was what happened there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess that was probably his thought process. See if an attacker's... Let's check out Gerper once again. He's picking up a medkit on... Not sure. Yeah, he's on his side of the base at the moment. Taking out Zyrings.
It's just too late for the red.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be hanging around for that. He'll be trying to move on to it now.
Work though. Fist didn't have...
Oh, well, medkit is go to no... And Wynn's trying to fire off rails now. I really want to find my plus accuracy binds to see what people are hitting.
Oh, I can check some for you. Wynn's is at 57% rail at the moment. Lincoln
Nice.
at 62.
Very, very nice.
Got Zyrings on 62 as well.
62% rail, that's a very, very high accuracy.
Vertex on
class, one might say.
55. But I'd say the accuracies are pretty close.
Yeah, I think anything above 50% is definitely a very respectable accuracy to have.
Well, I think in a game like this, you should have 50% at least.
Yeah, at this sort of level of play. Let's check out Lincoln. He's actually snuck his way in. I don't think they have a position on him. Well, they're spamming, so maybe they are aware that an attacker is lurking nearby.
Just a little footstep can give you away, since there's no other sound in this flag room.
And he knows that he can't go down the steps because he will be heard then.
Well, he did hear the pickups from the yellow armor, so they could potentially time that. As Zyrings picks up the flag, misses the
double
strafe
rail
jump.
on him. He used the medkit, and I think 2 rails hit him at the same time.
Yeah, Wynn's doing some great defending there, though, helping out Q50.
And Lincoln just spotting one of the AoC players going through the water, so he'll be shouting back to Q50.
Yeah, it's
Careful on your
Zyrings.
mega health.
50 is probably gonna take him out, although he does take a lot of damage.
Yeah, sorry,
Beef
it does go down.
Beef is
Gerpa.
picking up... Yeah, Gerpa.
Beef?
It's his old
What happened?
clan that he used to play with.
I was like, Beef? No, this is Gerpa, mate. And does manage to stack himself up on those 50 health bubbles, dodging some rails, but not going to be able to get the jump across. Because, well, the rails he can't dodge in mid-air, of course. And we can see Zyrings actually has got a pretty monstrous 61 frags to 37 deaths. The person nearest is Wins on the other side, and he's got a negative net.
Well, it also seems that with 2 minutes to go, teams have not really been able to push as strong as they did in the start of the game. We haven't seen any really good flag runs since that last capture.
And that was over 10 minutes ago. So
yeah,
I'm not going to be surprised if we see an overtime here. In fact, I'll be disappointed if we don't.
I think both teams will be not pushing too hard. They'll probably want to wait for the overtime or push really strong just before it.
Do you think either of the teams will be concerned about going to overtime?
I think both are.
So they're concerned yet waiting for it at the same time.
Well, I mean, overtime always gives you a lot of pressure since...
That's true.
Well, the respawn delay. Yeah. Getting a stack of 200 armor can essentially finish the map for either team.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's usually the attackers, it's very important they're going to have to attack in unison.
Well, you normally see the game slow down like really a lot in overtime. You'll see
check out
both...
Lincoln. Sorry, I had to...
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah,
he is waiting in the water room.
Oh, he didn't check his 3, and he was immediately rushed. I think maybe a little bit careless on that run.
I think they knew he was there,
Yeah.
maybe?
I think so, but you saw him glance at Mega, but he was still moving forward, and he didn't really have a time to react to the enemies just charging at him.
Well, not having a rocket launcher in that situation is not too good either. I mean, they do a lot of damage and they bounce around the defender.
And Lincoln there trying to get his medkit, but just realised that actually it's not there.
Yeah,
and
we are
in
overtime. And
fun times.
It could work out good for him if he actually gets to stack up, which apparently he doesn't.
No,
yeah, he's gonna take out.
Gerfa's got a flag touch, but he's going to be sent back to his base. The spawn time's not really that bad in the first minute of overtime. It doesn't really start getting sort of desperate for either team until maybe the second or third minute. Would you say?
Well, no, but it is very annoying. And Viscer's now pushing in with 100 health just, and he is strafe jumping out of the base. See if there's anyone to stop him.
Oh my god, and there's one of them jumps up. Q50 desperately trying to get back. One rail sent to him, but does get the return.
Yeah, just as I want to say that we might see one of the flag defenders push out if they have a really big stack.
Yeah. Oh wow, Q50 missing the rail, but Vertex missing the jump completely as well. Oh, it does get taken out, so Q50 is going to be given a moment to breathe.
Yeah, strong pushing by AoC though. Zyring's now picking up a medkit, probably going to go for a red armor.
He actually was drowning for a little bit there.
Yeah. He actually took the red medkit.
Yeah, so that medkit, I think he kind of lost time in that run.
No, it's still alright since he did pick up the red armor, and he's just gonna push in from a different side now.
Oh, but taking out Q50 and his teammate.
Yeah, unfortunately he couldn't do a lot of damage here.
Q50 has only died 6 times this entire game. That's a sign of a solid defensive play, I'd say.
Yeah, but I mean they have been under pressure a lot, so I wouldn't say it translates that well the forwards.
That's true, but he's at least managed to minimise the amount of times he's had to respawn. And I guess
does die now though by Zyrinx,
and this could be crucial.
Up the flag, 2 players there, actually 3. All 4 of them are in mid.
An absolute orgy in the middle. There must have been 6 people there meleeing it out, and flag does get returned in the end, so Q50 is given another life and he can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah, you saw PH pushing all the way to the enemy jump pad there, so
yeah,
he lost all his stack during that, but it almost got them the cap.
Go to this, apparently.
Yeah, he took the red armor. Probably gonna attack again.
Going out a different way, I like this. It's very unusual to go through this side. Does get spotted by one player though, and I think that's kind of what ruined his run.
Yeah, eats some rockets in the face. That's not what he wanted.
I think he was hoping for better there. Lincoln getting taken out. Zyrinx is worth watching now.
We do
getting
not
to the
have
third minute.
Yeah, we got a 6-second delay. This is when it starts to get really annoying.
Yeah.
And well, once it gets to about 10 seconds, that's the point.
Mega health. Wow. It's a gift from the gods there for Zyrinx. 1 rocket down, 2 of them out of the way. Can they take out the last defender and get out? No, that plasma was just perfect.
Great defensive work there by Q50.
Yeah, definitely a shining performance. He managed to get taken out once more though, where we didn't notice.
Yeah, so, we got now 83 frags for Zyrinx though, so it's getting pretty huge.
That is monstrously huge. But I still who do you think is looking like they're in favour? To me, it seems really quite even. Both teams are pushing in.
Yeah.
AoC have had more successful pushes so far, but you know, obviously nothing is solid.
Well, I think AoC have the stronger team push, but with Lincoln in unknown, he can decide this game on a good run.
And he is making an attack. Let's watch Lincoln now. Doesn't have much of a stack, but he is in the base getting 1 frag down. And another rail on PH, 2 rails on PH. Can he hit the bomb though? But PH still has about 200 collective health, so...
That rail wouldn't have mattered that much, although he is now back to a big stack, so every damage helps.
It's true. You need to take that defender out, and that's why the defender is obviously such an important position.
So you do see a lot less pushes now, or at least
Q50
pushes.
right at the front. Q50 is delving into dangerous territory there. Gonna push back and pick up all his items. Gonna probably tell his teammates, you can hang around in base while I pick up mega health.
Yeah.
Zyrinx
just picked up this red. He did get a lot of damage, but he's gonna pick up the medkit. Back to mid, it seems.
He's gonna use it immediately.
Yeah. Well, I think that's good. With this spawn delay, you don't want to die, basically.
37 impressives. Standard. And now he's got the red armor. Lincoln here.
Well, Lincoln with the flag.
No one there was watching him. He's gonna probably have people giving him company now. Has to pick his route wisely here.
Trying to track him down, and they are.
Oh, he possibly made a wrong move there. PH got the rockets.
Well, there was also somebody on the top there. So
yeah, he was kind of sandwiched.
Yeah, it was a good move by AoC there.
Definitely. They negotiated the movements very well.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't see him go out any other way, so that's the most logical way.
Exactly, they just him in time.
Yeah.
Nice plasma there by Lincoln, actually. PH probably suffering a bit. And dodging one rail. Oh my god, and PH goes down. That is AoC's main defender, so Lincoln looking for a way out. Here's the rocket jump.
Could be the cap.
Hits by one rail, 9 HP left, almost nothing. He's got in. Can AoC get to him in time? One rail will take him out, but that's going to be the cap. And Unknown are going to be one map ahead in the best of 3, I believe.
Yep. Well, just as I said, Lincoln can decide this map with just one good run.
I think it's the rightful person for Unknown there.
Yeah.
And Lincoln saying, see you on LAN.
His standard comment.
Colwyn, isn't he? So
yeah,
and that does stand for see you on LAN warping nudges. So I think it's Shining Forces next, which is AoC's. Is that AoC's choice? Or
yeah, that is AoC's choice. Bubbled Waters was choice.
Unknowns. Yeah, it must have been.
But third map would be Ironworks.
Aha. And that is an excellent fun map. So, Q-Fit looks like he's gone into spec. Do you think there's gonna be a Hazard dropping in?
Yeah, I guess if Hazard's ping has been fixed, he's gonna drop in.
Yeah, Q50 not too fond of this map, but fair enough. Each to their own.
Yeah, I mean,
it's quite a difficult map to play.
Well, with Wins, they have a really strong railer for the defense, so they don't really need him this map.
I wish I looked at all the impressives though on the last map. That would have been very interesting to see what the highest one was. And here's Hazard actually coming on.
Well, we'll probably see damages close to, well, 16k, 17.
Do you really think so? I've never seen higher than 15k.
I've seen higher, especially with overtime that long. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
We did have like 6
minutes?
or 7.
And that's quite a considerable amount of time.
That's almost half a map extra, so...
Yeah. And those, when the respawns, you know, that's why you can really sort of use it to your advantage when you've got a solid attack. Because those, by the time by the time you've respawned, the enemy's already got to the other side of the map, and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
So,
that's basically what happened there. I mean, if you kill like 2 people on mid, guy picks up the flag and goes to mid, 2 are never gonna be back in time to stop him.
Exactly. And I think it's much less likely that we see an overtime on this map though. I think this will probably be decided before the end.
It doesn't have to be, you know, this map can be just as close as the previous map.
Well, I think it doesn't have quite the same reputation though, I'd say.
No, but I mean...
But then again, the teams are very even, so...
Yeah, and
you could definitely see a
I think they have similar strategies as well.
But we are going live. Who should we watch off the beginning then? Who do you think will be?
Let's follow Vertex. He's probably gonna go for this red immediately.
He got a nice spawn for it, and he does race to Kurtha, trying to get there, but he doesn't have a single weapon. That charge was purely just to stop the enemy getting red armor.
Well, you always need to rush for that first red. I mean, the free red on this map can bring a lot of terror, especially in the first minute. There's so little armor in the base, so your defender is quite vulnerable.
Yeah, the red armor, you'll be seeing a lot of action going on around there.
Yeah, Vertex picking it up again. Quad is going to be spawning right now,
wow.
probably.
Is a haste, it can only be a haste or regen on this.
Yeah,
generally we call
regen.
it quad because it's a lot easier to say. And in the PCWs, people will just say quad because it's the quickest and your teammates will understand it faster.
Hazard waiting on this red. Should have maybe dropped the power up for a few seconds, saved a little bit of haste.
Yeah, but people might not have adjusted to that change yet in the patches.
Maybe not, but I mean it's really worth it having 5 seconds extra haste.
And Visser there with a tasty stack.
Yeah, it didn't matter at this attack because he got taken out so early, but no, in the end.
So
Visser is defending by the looks.
He's not by railgun at all, he's up high.
Yeah, I mean this is a position you can see more.
Jump over the flag touch, but absolutely no health at all. Gonna go down. And is this the type of map where you'd see attacks mostly happening around the power-up time, or is there likely that there'll be flag touches in between that as well?
It's basically the same as last map. You'll see attacks happening when red has spawned.
Aha. So that is definitely the key time to look out for.
So either red or power-up is permanent the attack, and Hazard just wrecking the base of AoC and now pushing out low. You're gonna get stopped.
Teammates. Nice LG, but he shouldn't have turned his head. He
Yeah,
should have just kept walking forward.
Vertex really delayed him with that rocket there, and I think he should have just went forward after that kill though.
Definitely, and just flicking around once again. I'm on Lincoln now. Doesn't really have much stack to work with, but a yellow he could possibly steal, but 2 enemies basically appearing in front of him.
Power up is coming up on Vertex with the flag now. Gerpa picking up the regen though. Follow Vertex.
Being careful with his moves.
Trying to leave low.
Spots him.
Yeah, he's got 21 HP and he gets shafted in the back by Lincoln.
Chunky
Really
just in time.
Yeah.
Careful though. Has stolen the yellow, so has timing on the yellow, so that wasn't really a completely wasted run there. He's definitely going to be a nuisance there on the next pickup, I think.
Yeah, Zyring's picking up the next red as Lincoln picks up the flag though. He's probably not going to take this out of the base.
But this is so low, I think.
Yeah, but he's probably going to get help, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There.
He calls back and finally some assistance is there for him. So does the main defender take all the items in base, or will he share any of them amongst his teammates?
Nothing else but the weapons. And, well, you need that armor to buff a possible guy sneaking in with a red armor.
Lincoln's jump did fail a lot there.
So yeah, you mainly have one guy defending.
I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't see that one. But, well, that's one of the reasons most teams now play with one defender, because there's no resources in base. So having 2 players there means 2 players with nothing. Now Lincoln with the flag, leaving low, and
probably going to switch high there, I imagine. Just to confuse them. Yeah, he does
gonna
go high.
need the call, and Gerpa made the call for him. They're gonna leave low
down.
high.
Big stack has gone down. PH missing a shotgun blast, which could have helped him out, but this looks like it's going to be the first cap.
Yeah, he almost gets taken out there in the end.
Yeah, does take it home though, but unknown. So 1-0 in the 4th minute. Is AoC able to respond?
Well, Unknown taking the lead just like last map, although we did see AoC come back strong at that.
Yeah, they came back very quick as well.
There is a strong push by AoC now with Zyings on the region.
Oh, but getting taken out below that 80 HP threshold where you are available.
EH in the end, rocket himself to death.
Yeah, just So PH not defending this time, is going to be making himself useful elsewhere.
Yeah, Vertex with the flag though, leaving low.
Nice
in the red
LG
base,
by
switching
PH.
high. Hazard taking him out, and also taking out PH. So nice positioning there by Hazard, right at that jump pad.
Definitely, definitely. And it doesn't look like Wins has had that much action in his base. His frag death ratio is 6 to 4. So, do you think AoC have been struggling get flag touches, or if Wins has just been struggling to get the killing blow?
Lincoln did pick up the flag, and that's what you see a lot, them picking up the flag constantly. So it gives AoC no room to three-man push. And,
yeah, that's true.
Well, in a map like this, where one guy pushes, that's basically useless.
Absolutely. And Hazard taking out some attackers there.
Yeah, he does seem to be playing a bit more defensive than the others.
I'm on Lincoln again, doing a huge amount of damage to Visser, actually taking him out. So there goes AoC defender, but a nasty spawn. Hazard helping them though, this could be fairly big. No, there's way too many of them. Way too many of them.
Probably some bad spawns there for him.
Yeah, I think so. But Zyrinx with a nice stack. Maybe we'll see him do something?
Well, he might be pushing out, but his team doesn't look too confident. Power up is coming up.
This could be a good haste run actually. If there's red up as well, this is a massive stack he's got. But doesn't spot Gerber behind him.
Excellent.
Yeah, he took about 80 armor there.
Got off fairly lightly, I think.
Well, he lost about half his stack, so that's pretty huge.
I was expecting him to go down to like 50 and 0 there.
Well, maybe
But
if
now-
you won't shoot back, but
That's true. Wins does take him out in the end, and the flag does get returned.
yeah, you see he's not very tanky at the moment. I mean,
No.
any attack just takes out so much of his health.
Yeah, I'm on Zyrinx at the moment, watching him stare down the flag. Gerper chasing him behind, fighting for that 25 health, 25 armor. The green one has.
They do have 3 players attacking at the moment. Siren's going back for the red though.
Yeah,
They're delaying the attack a bit.
Yeah, they're waiting for him. With the
Yeah,
red
he's
armor.
now pushing back in, and they also stole the yellow armor. Lincoln with the flag though.
He takes his time to collect everything in their base. Okay, you're not allowed that. You're not allowed that. And I'll take that. Thank you very much. But PH in front of him. Zyrinx going to pinch him off with some MG.
Blue flag returned.
How did AoC's attack go? I think AoC got shut down. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, they didn't even pick up the flag at that run. Maybe they even pushed out as Lincoln again picks up this flag, and
Yeah, this is crazy.
this is so annoying for the AoC team. Constantly having somebody pick up your flag.
They haven't really got any time to sort of arrange a tactical attack themselves, so... They're trying to defend away from Hazard, but Lincoln and Hazard both coming in, doing a ton of damage.
Yeah, he's just camping this position, making it hard for AoC to get back into his base, and Hazard now with the flag. He does have some armor and health.
Really nice teamwork there by the two players. He's
Yeah.
passing it on to Lincoln, but I thought Lincoln had no health. Yeah,
Well,
Lincoln's got less health than Hazard, so...
Darius
happened
picked
there?
up the regen, and this run
Yeah.
is quite over.
Lincoln actually laughing there. I think maybe a mild communication breakdown there.
Well, it's very hard to see ammo and armors or health stacks in the middle of a flag run.
That is true.
So maybe he thought he would have more.
I was just trying to imagine their voice comm as a discussion there. You take it, no what? You take it, no you take it. So Hazard, I think, attacking again there, was he? I'm just forever clicking and switching players. Lincoln, they're trying to get some damage off, but he's actually still in her base.
Well, Gerba's attacking, picking up the flag.
Oh wow, nice
Not
slash as well.
spotted yet. He is now, and he gets
Wow.
rocketed in the back, and that's a bit unfortunate. He could have almost gone through there.
Yeah, really needed teammates there to support him, but they were busy defending themselves.
Blue flag returned.
Visser returning the flag, and he doesn't look that stacked at the moment. And again, Hazard pushing in, picking up his 50 armor.
But AoC really need to do something about Lincoln though, because it just is him constantly attacking and attacking. They need. How do you think they can find a way to slow down his pushes so that they can attack as well?
Well, the only real way is to get every red armor and put a lot of pressure onto Unknown.
And here we are, Zyrinx actually over the touch.
Yeah, Gerpa as well though.
I'm going to follow Zyrinx, see if he's able to do anything. Does he pass it off?
Yeah, he's low mid. He gets taken out by Gerpa with the LG.
Did they meet each other or something? I'm not entirely sure what happened there.
The Unknown guy got taken out in the base and Zyrinx died around red armor.
Nice by Zyrinx there, letting the regen rest for a bit whilst red armor spawns. Gonna take it though. Doesn't want Lincoln to get too much of it, but 15 seconds of regen, he's gonna be happy with that.
Yeah. I mean, he did a lot of damage with the shotgun there.
And red armor getting taken out. I think maybe Lincoln could have waited a few moments for red to spawn, but
yeah, nice shotgun.
Doing well with that. Oh, maybe the wrong weapon out there. Zyrinx is gonna have a ton of LG to offer him there.
That's a nice revenge kill for him.
So we're just approaching their 12-minute mark, and AoC still to get themselves on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Lincoln raping everybody in mid there on the fight for red armor. They just pick it up. And nice rails onto Visser. Gets out in the end.
Zyrinx getting a nice amount of frags again. Was it him who had the frag lead in the last game?
Yeah. Gerpa picking up the flag. He has it with him. He drops the flag
and no one takes it. And Mr. comes out of the bounce pad and says, cheers, I'll take that one for free, thank you very much.
I'm not sure what he was doing there, but well, Lincoln still has the flag.
But he's going to go down as well, and there's a flag touch from the other team.
Yeah, Vertex now with the flag.
Oh, but Gerpa right in the right position, so unlucky for him.
Yeah, Unknown could have gotten a little further if they would have not dropped the flag there.
10 seconds till power up. Really haven't focused much on the players taking the power up, so I think now we can have the opportunity to see how they're setting up for it.
Well, nobody's really setting up for it.
Yeah,
there's just really one player there.
They don't really think it's that important, do they? Or
they might just be forgetting it all the time. I mean, this is a pretty intense game, and
yeah, it's not really like sort of Siberia and Ironworks where the power up, you know, is far more significant.
Yeah, the power up is the cap basically, and on this map, the power up is usually just a death trap because the team will just fall back into their base. As you can see now.
Nice jump by Zyrinx, but wins taking him out there.
Yeah, it's just impossible to rocket jump in like that into a base with 4 people.
Oh, Lincoln getting a really nice rocket there. So I'm just following Lincoln. He's got a teammate, I think, just taken red, but Lincoln going out pretty quickly there.
I mean, Unknown are not pushing, well, that much, because they have the lead. I mean, of course, they want to extend this lead, but they're not doing anything crazy.
Yeah, I don't think they shouldn't give up. They definitely shouldn't slow the game down. I think that's the only way AoC will actually get an opportunity. And here Gerpa touching the flag, looking for a rail shot. His teammate's going to let that yellow get taken by him, and he's actually on his way, getting assistance from a teammate in the form of a rail to the back.
Yeah, even with the bad strafing, he's crossing onto his base, and he's dropping the flag now, and they actually cap it. That was really close, though.
Really great tactics there. He had like 17 health, drops it, and Wins is immediately behind him, takes it, and rocket jumps for the flag. Very beautiful teamwork there.
Vertex with the flag now, though. He's got 46 armor, but also 3 players in front of him, and not gonna get that far with that.
And we've got the power up coming up again shortly. Lincoln maybe not really got precise timing on the red armor there. Could be suffering, so go screw this. I'm gonna go up and try and get myself haste or regen.
Against Zyrinx with the power up, I think he's had about 80% of all the power ups.
Yeah, he's kind of used to everyone going, oh right, there's a power up, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's like the only person there waiting for it, and it does seem to work, although he did die this time.
Vertex should really drop the power up here and wait for that red armor. He's kind of just, yeah, there he does finally do it. And he is going to take it and get red, but... Yeah, it says sure.
That was some really nice LG there by Lincoln.
Yeah, it does. He's not going to be happy though, Vertex. But Lincoln is going to go down as well, and Vertex is going to get his revenge kill.
4.5 minutes to go with 2-0 lead for Unknown. And
is this something that's doable?
It is doable, but it's going to be very hard for AoC. We're really going to have to really hard constantly.
Yeah, and I think it's probably going to be around the time now that Unknown are thinking like, well, maybe we don't need to attack so much anymore. We can focus our thoughts in defense.
Well,
that
they might try and have somebody static at the red armor, but dropping all pressure is not smart on this map.
Fair enough, fair enough. Zarx with a flag touch though, looking for a way out. Actually, yeah, Unknown getting a touch too.
Blue flag returned.
But where is that for carry? And he does go down in the end and wins. Going to be doing the duty. He's actually only died 10 times so far on the map and has got the best ratio compared to everyone. Yeah, everyone else has died 25 plus times.
Zarx has the flag at the moment,
but almost
trying to
no
push
health.
out.
He's going to love that green armor, and it's actually going to save his life there.
Yeah, it took a rail on the back.
All his teammates, they've all forgotten the flag.
They shouldn't have dropped it there.
Oh no, Rocket's always taking him out. Gerper, is he going to be able to finish him off? No, it looks like they're going to manage to get one flag closer. Can they get another cap in the next 3 minutes?
I really don't agree with those drops they do, because they're basically behind the rest of the team, and sometimes it's just better to run with it until you die and then somebody picks it up.
Yeah, they did waste a little bit of time there, I do agree. And
nice rocket jump by Vertex.
Oh, it just gets pushed a little bit too far. Missing rails, but you can see how much attacking they're doing now.
This could be a second cap, but unfortunately two spawners on his face, and
Unknown suddenly going, oh crap, they're putting a lot more pressure than we anticipated. And nice rocket, Syring's getting an awesome kill there. Awesome, yeah, indeed.
Yeah, pushing out low now, he needs some teammates maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
Hazard standing there waiting and goes, yep, I knew you'd come along sooner, Anetta.
The LG is so good for returning flags. It does so much damage in a short period of time, and it also stops your movement basically.
Yeah, unless you're doing it the wrong way, then you might help them run.
Yeah, I mean it can also be negative, but if you're standing in front of him, then well, it's always going to benefit.
I'm just watching Hazard now. Actually, he is launching an attack with Lincoln, and Lincoln will probably be saying to Hazard, you know what, you can take the flag. You've got way more health than me.
Yeah, they're just gonna delay the run a bit, because their base is not safe. Now it is.
Yeah, just gonna go find...
Lincoln is still in the base.
PH with a touch here. Oh, but that's a really nice roll there by Wins.
Yeah, and this is the point where they try to
looks like a cap.
steal the flag, and it's gonna cost them.
Yeah, this does look like a cap.
Yeah, instead of trying to return it, they chose to go offense and try to steal the enemy flag, and it didn't work at all for them.
Wow, PH getting a really nice rocket there. And this is going to be it. This is really now or never. They are 2 caps behind, but it is still possible. They just need to get a quick consecutive action, and all the unknown players are coming in going, no, we're not going to let you get out this time. But Vertex actually managing to survive the onslaught somehow.
If they cap this, then they still have a chance. It has to be fast though.
It has to be perfect for them right now, and is that going to be a return? And I think
that's
that return, yeah, that is game. They have run out of time now. They could get 1 cap, but it's not going to be enough to equalise at all.
Well, that would be a very costly mistake by Unknown, and have well 2 good players for that to happen.
Yeah, I think what happened though is, you know, AoC, they didn't really wake up until the last 5 minutes of the game, or 4 minutes. If they started playing like that throughout the whole game, or throughout at least a lot longer, then they definitely would have equalised a lot sooner.
Well, I mean, they didn't push out enough, and they just played a bit too safe. pressure onto.
I think so. They really were very nervous about going in and well, grabbing the flag. They kept on going back. Oh god, Lincoln's back in the base. Come on, let's go sort him out, and then we'll attack. And by the time they're preparing their attack, oh, Lincoln's back again, and it just seemed like a repetition of procedures.
Yeah, maybe it was like the positioning of the defender not right for that kind of attacker.
Absolutely. But we are going to see Unknown winning the winners bracket final and moving on to grand final, which will be versus. Do we even know who it will be versus?
It will be against, I think, AoC have to play against the loser brackets winner.
Do we know if there are any more games tonight?
Well, there was the losers bracket final tonight, but I'm not sure if that's being played.
I'll find out now. We might be able to bring some more CTF to the table.
The
grand final will be played next week, I believe. So.
Lower bracket final was PP versus 2F. PP won. So I think AoC will be playing PP for the place in the final.
I see. Do we know when that game's going on? And there's on level up. There's looks like there's some more debate over the whole CTF and TDM rivalry.
Yeah, I mean in the end.
I think all Quake is good Quake, so...
Yeah, I mean, it depends. A good game, either mode is good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at a boring game, I mean, there are boring TDM games, there are boring CTF games.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just whichever will you highlight, and...
Yeah, you need, closely skilled teams. I mean, they basically they need the same kind of things to be successful. But there are some core elements of both game types which different people prefer. So
I mean,
I've been supporting CTF, but I mean I've been confronted on many occasions, and I'm trying to see the positives and everything. Well, I sound like an angel, don't I?
If you look at like CTF2, which is often a boring map, but it can also be one of the best maps there is.
Yeah, and I thought we saw a really good CTF2 game today.
Yeah.
Often sometimes it can be just a stalemate of rails and stuff like that. But it's nice to see a couple of caps in the game. I think if it was 0-0 when it went to overtime, it would have been a lot less interesting.
Yeah, the first minutes were really exciting.
Intense. Yeah, it was intense. But I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing more very close CTF games in the near future. There's going to be, of course, the loser bracket finals. That's going to be AoC versus PP. Is that right?
No. Yeah.
And that's going to be very close, because I know PP they've been playing. I think they started out in like Division 3 or something, and now they're close contenders for top of Division 1. So you can see how teams they go from the bottom to the top over a period of medium to long time, just with some dedication and practice.
Yeah,
Continue.
Well, PP are a strong team, but they're kind of struggling to really get to the top. Like they can beat most teams, but they struggle against like the top 3.
Yeah.
I mean, they really need to win for the first time against one of the top teams, and then perhaps they can grow on to be one of the best.
I've seen them play the ESL, the CTF games they did during the summer cups, I think, and they were getting, I think they took maps off some of the top teams. It just, when push came to shove, they just lost by 1 map in the end. So they're definitely, within arm's length of being in the top. So.
Yeah, I mean, they also have like some really good players who have been, getting better a lot.
Yeah.
I do think they have the right combination of players. Like they have some players that are really strong aimers, and they also have like Fulgor, who is basically Lincoln, but just not at his level yet.
He's like a maturing Lincoln.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's definitely, if he keeps his practicing going, he's definitely going to be one of those big names in the future, I believe.
I hear PP won against DP. Oh yeah, they did win against DP.
And DP is definitely a very notable team to beat. I don't think many clans can claim that they've conquered a team of that stature. We've also got G Sports CTF draft, which is going to be within the next 2 weeks. I can't remember the exact date. Someone told me earlier, but it has escaped my mind. And I think at House of Quake, obviously, they always are setups, and there's definitely going to be CTF as well as TDM, Clan Arena, and all those things coming up in early months of next year, possibly January time.
And G Sports draft, it starts at Sunday the 18th at 3 p.m.
Aha, well, thank you there. So, you know, I really want to play that, but A, I want to cast, and B, I'll warp so hard that no one will want to pick me.
Well, they do want to pick you, because then you can warp.
Oh yeah, but okay, no one will want to play me, so...
Yeah, you'll be the first pick.
Oh, if only, if only. It's not because of skill or anything. I'm brushing my shoulder there.
Well, the sign-ups are, by the way, open, so everybody should sign up.
Yeah, it's on ES Reality. You can go to the gsports.ql. Nicer Dicer is almost always around. You can talk to him and he'll show you exactly how you can sign up to that. And I heard there was a TDM G Sports draft. That was really successful, apparently.
Yeah, I've casted some of those games and they were really, really close.
Yeah, I saw two overtimes in one of the games. That is definitely, you know, it's got the ingredients of a very, very good game. So,
well, that was just one map, because the map before that, there was also an overtime.
Oh, wow. That's even better then. So, you know, TDM, those are some of the closest games on TDM you can get, and I think, you know, they can be just as exciting as some of the closest CTF games you can get. So, yeah, I feel like the Zen Master here, making peace with this TDM and CTF rivalry.